Hello everyone, welcome back to Ireland. So just an FYI, make sure you pay attention to this achievement, just don't get hit by the very small imps, and after you beat the level you shall get this achievement. So now let's get the first secret. As we jump across the way, just shimmy along to your left, and eventually you can actually drop down. I think it's drop down. And then to your right, you can then grab onto the next piece or the next wall section, and then drop down even further. Now from here, jump across, slide down, grab and go right. And then from here, you can actually grab onto the next ledge below. And then just jump to your right to claim your first of 3 secrets of this level.
I'll stay where I am.
Fear not this visage. It is but a vessel for my troubled spirit. Come closer, for you are safe, while I am hung like so much butcher's meat.
Who are you?
Who? For it is more like what? Condemned to wander between the kingdoms of man and that of the elementals. But I must be swift in my request, for they watch and wait to once more draw me back into the darkness.
Request?
My heart, girl. They have hidden my petrified heart in the roots of this, the world tree, down under the watchful gaze of the dragon Nidhogg. Find this, my child, and return it to its rightful resting place, and you shall be rewarded.
And why on earth should I trust you?
Not on Earth, girl. In between. My soul is gone, and how it fares, nobody knows, and nobody cares.
For the next secret, after the cutscene is played out, just do a 180, and the secret's located just on your left on top of this wall section. So jump up and then quickly do a back jump, and then you'll grab your secret just above. And now let's go grab the next achievement. This one's pretty simple to do. So from the last location, follow the path to the right and climb upwards. Now there'll be a point where you need to go inside the hut in this location. Come on, Plasma, you can do this. Jump up there. So basically you need to make a manual save or just a quick save, and then do a dive and then press your roll button to do a spin in the air while diving to get this achievement. Once again, pretty simple. So just remember, do a dive and then roll in mid-air to do a spin. Then you should gain the achievement. Okay, now be careful now. We're going to find some more swarms of rats. So please feel free to ignore these or try not to get hit by them. These rats are pretty simple to avoid. Just jump in the water. They can't swim downwards. It may take some time, but just stay in the water and you'll be A-okay. After the cutscene is played out, make sure you do not grab this clapper because we have to do a failed attempt. So I will explain this a bit further on, to just make sure you do not grab this until the very end. We're going to grab the next achievement now. So after you have burned the tree roots, make sure you pick up the heart. And then after the cutscene is played out with the father, all we have to do is throw the torch inside the hole where the monster's located. That's all we need to do.
And she shall not cross your boundary, as you shall not cross ours.
Come closer, false prophet. It is easier to be brave from a distance.
I am here now, and I have a gift for you. You cantankerous old worm.
Curse you, priest! If you live till doomsday, you shall burn a week longer than the world! I swear!
Iron, never found a demon yet that doesn't burn at its touch.
What was in the hole?
In the... Never mind that. What on earth are you doing here? No, don't bother. We'll get onto that later. Right now, we need to get you out to somewhere safe until the morning. That's assuming you'll stay in one place, young lady.
Nothing with demons, right?
Well, I can't promise anything in this godforsaken place. I light the way and go on ahead to clear out any unwelcome guests. Now, once you're out, head to the chapel, over the bridge. I'll meet you there. I'm forgetting me manners. Don't speak to strange things. And if there's anything around, and trusting your skills in this area, there shouldn't be. Iron girl, use iron to repel him. See you up top. Keep your wits about you.
Now we're going to grab the next secret, so secret number 3. So from the last location now, we're going to head slightly back. On our way back, we need to make a left. Oh no, sorry, we have to make a right and then head down. You will find some spikes here, but this is Tornado 5, not 4, so we can actually touch these spikes without dying. So just simply walk past them and then go in the alcove to find your large medipack and your last secret of this level. And now we're going to get the fail compilation thing. So this is 1 of 3, and the next 2 fail things will be located in the mill. So there's only 1 for this level. So the whole reason why I told you not to grab the clapper item, because if you grab the clapper, then you can't get this fail cutscene. Well, fail meaning you don't get hurt, but the enemies will stop you from opening up the crypt thing, so we can't proceed. So I'm just saving the game because I wasn't too sure if this fail attempt meant that I've got hurt by these imps, but no, it doesn't matter. So after we have placed the heart inside the required place, the door behind us will open. We'll get a very short cutscene with all the lovely imps coming to get you. All we need to do to finish the level off is to open the crypt located to your left hand side. Once again, you will get the fail cutscene because you haven't got the clapper. Now after you get this cutscene and you finished it, then go back to grab the clapper, then come back to proceed on with the story. For this achievement, it is pretty simple to do, and you kind of know if you're going in the wrong direction because the skeletons will slightly spawn in your area. So you pretty much know if you're going in the wrong direction, but if you just follow this path that I'm taking, you should be absolutely fine with it for this achievement. All we have to do is do not get hit by the skeletons when they spawn. We have to grab the bone dust. It's all part of the story, and then we have to go back to the same location to despawn the skeletons for the achievement. So now if you jump up and then press this switch, this will activate the secret area. So in the secret itself, you will find a large medipack, but in the area of the bone dust that we previously collected, we will also find the small medipack. So the small medipack isn't really part of the secret, but the large medipack is, and of course the secret itself. We're now on our way now to grab the next secret. So as we go inside, we want to pick up the medipack. So go through the first doorway on your right as we climb up the ramp. This is where we're going to be, where we need to press, actually like we need to be here anyway to press the switch in this area. But ignore the switch for now, go to the left and follow this path around, and this will take you directly towards your secret. After we have grabbed your large medipack, we're now going to proceed up the ramp like normal. Now when you get to a point where you need to make a jump, so the original way that we need to go is to the left, but if we jump on the monkey bars underneath the ramp, you can clearly see that there's a crawl space. Inside here you will find your last and final secret of this level.
Good Lord, girl, it's me. I've enough on my plate without you making me jump out of my skin and all.
Your hair.
What about me hair?
It's white.
Aye, that'd be right. I was detained by some unpleasant fellas from down below. Gave me quite a fright. That's why I wasn't at the chapel. But I can see you've kept yourself busy. Anyways, let's get you out of here and back to safety. Right, young lady. I'm going to have a quick look around now for a safe place to put you. Now, you stay put, or you'll be banging into something that'll make your hair turn white. And we wouldn't be wanting that now, would we?
Father, I found a book in the Labyrinth.
You've been sightseeing in there as well. Good Lord almighty, girl. I've been needing to chain you to something.
It has protective symbols. Maybe you could use them.
Bless you for the thought, but I've enough protection from him above. And for that diagram to be any good, you'd have to draw it out and be sitting in the middle of it. And you know something? I've left all my colouring pens at home tonight. Now, you'll be doing me a big favour if you were to stay put before you bang into something bigger than you.
Stay put. Right.
Now we're on the next level. As soon as we start, just run directly straight and this will be your second fail cutscene. The reason why it's failed because you haven't got the chalk on you to get rid of this creature. Well, I'll say get rid of it, but you have to get the chalk to get past this area. So if you run without it, then you'll get chased down by the demon, and then this will be the failed attempt. As you enter the new area, you will find two imps running around. The camera will pan around and it will show you that there's a torch that we can grab. We don't really need the torch. We can actually bypass the imps without doing it, but there is an achievement related to these two imps. So all we have to do is grab the torch, light the torch, and throw the fire towards the imps, and this will give us safe passage around this area without them trying to kill us. Now, after we have grabbed the quote-unquote crowbar, now just drop down to the very bottom. So this will be the area of the two imps running away from the fire, or running around in the fire area. And let's go underneath and you will find a crawl space. Under here will be your only one secret of this area, or this section. Okay, so this part can be quite difficult, but it's also quite simple once you know how. So when you get to the third slide, so the first and second are quite easy, but when you get to the third one here, you need to, as soon as you jump off, you have to move Lara slightly to the left as you're in midair. That's the only way you can grab that. I haven't really found a way to actually do it consistently, but once you get to that third ramp, you need to make sure to move Lara's character in mid-air slightly to the left. You should hopefully get it, but if not, I'll bid you good luck.
that stands before me, the first to visit me in my prison 700 years past.
700 years? All alone in a barn? Oh, those winter nights must have just flown by.
Silence, ignorant heretic, or I behead you!
Leave him be.
For the child has spirit. But what is that, when this island is littered with the bones of holy men? My gift to them for their spirit in obstructing me from claiming my rightful inheritance.
And this inheritance, I would wonder, would be some way to explaining why you're walking and breathing when you should be gone long past.
The inheritance is the gift of eternal life, contained within an ancient scroll, concealed by the dullard abbot and his cohorts, a scroll which draws forth pale demon blood through my veins. I am no longer man. I am 1 foot in earth, and 1 foot above the gaping abyss of Hades.
So why stay on the island? Came for a holiday and fell in love with the scenery.
Hold your yapping tongue, for won't I clip it? Boils and blades plaster over this island and its treacherous inhabitants. For it was they and their pox-ridden abbot who plotted to incarcerate me in this dungeon hole for an eternity. I, Vladimir Kalita, who worshipped in the first Kremlin, who butchered the Swedes under Nevsky on the banks of the river Neva, incarcerated within this prison of flowing water.
Running water? You're trapped here by running water.
Demons cannot cross running water.
Indeed, the abbot's final trick before I was transformed. And you shall find a way to shore up this stream, or your holy man shall be opened up and gutted like livestock.
And now for the roses of gold that Lara got burnt. So we have to grab this during secret number 2. So in the next area, after the cutscene is played out with the demon, you will find the windmill directly in front. But on the left side you will find a place that you can crawl through. In here, this is where your secret 2 is located, and also a large medipack. Just an FYI, make sure you get burnt and then also pick up the secret as well. So make sure you get burnt first, pick up the secret, drop in the water, and then you're done. Just an FYI, you don't get the achievement now until after you've beaten the level. After the last cutscene plays out, you should hopefully gain the achievement then. So now just an FYI, once again, make sure you make a manual save here, or just manual quick load or quick save, sorry, before going into the water. So now let's grab the fail number 3. So go towards where the red demon is in the water, so next to this gold pile, just wait around here, and then you will do the fail cutscene. Also, after this cutscene is played out, or during this cutscene, you should hopefully gain the achievement. And now with that quick save that we have, we can now do a manual load or a quick load. And now for this achievement, we have to jump in the water. As soon as we land in the water itself, we're going to get the sleepy, what do we call it? Sleepy something. So to do this, we have to do this in like 15 or 20 seconds. So we've got to grab the coin quickly, go to the cage, and then lock the demon in the cage and under a certain amount of time. And then as soon as you do this or interact with this cage, you'll gain the achievement. So now let's go grab the final secret. So you don't actually need to go in the water itself, but you do for the secret though. So in the area where we had the cutscene with the demon and the father together, so on the left side you will find some red water, or red lighting in the water to say. Go inside, and then you're looking for a small alcove that you can swim through. I believe it's to the left. And then the area should start to change to a bluey colour. There we go, we go left, and then it changed to blue, and then follow the only path, and this will be your secret number 3, and this should be the last secret of the island level.
Done her job well, and I taste freedom for the first time in an aeon. Do you not now fear me? For you have served your purpose well, holy man. And for this, should I exercise mercy as a god might?
Now, that'd be nice, but I'm not holding me breath.
Yes, I shall spare you, and secure for you a fate worse than death. For when you pass beyond this world, heaven shall no longer welcome you, for you have released a demon.
My faith will protect me from feckless lesser demons as yourself.
The child, I shall snuff out her life as a candle.
The book from the library. The names. Read out the names.
Help!
How is this? I move to strike, and yet cannot!
You've done well, girl. And before you ask, I'll tell you. The book you've got, I myself was looking for it, but as I couldn't find it, assumed you had it. And lucky you did.
But how?
If you name a demon, you have power over him. And you named him. It's your shout, Lara.
For this you shall burn for eternity! I shall drown you in a mire of your own entrails before I squeeze!
Be quiet!
What do you reckon we get out of this godforsaken place and go and get a nice cup of tea with Winston? Almost forgot. Would you be wanting to wave goodbye to our little friend?
Back to where you belong.
And you'll have learnt a few valuable lessons from that, I'd be thinking.
You'd be thinking right, Father.
Her curiosity was eventually her failing.
The path she chose was the path she loved. And for this, we should celebrate, not grieve. Although I fear for Von Croy, pursuing his inner demons, driven half to madness in his quest for her final resting place, he will not find peace in himself until this is complete. Ah, the infamous trophy room. And you will be doing the acrobatics to enter, Winston, yes?
Miss Croft did enjoy her little games. And here it is, gentlemen. The artifact which led to the animosity between Miss Croft and Von Croy, ending ultimately in this terrible business.
Okay, Miss Croft, I'm presuming by the lack of communication that you're in position, facing the Von Croy Industries building, right? Containing our little prize, the Iris?
Affirmative.
Right. Now this is what you're good at, yeah? Time to switch roofs.
Switch rooms? Easy to say from the ground floor, wouldn't you agree?
Come on now, stiff upper lip, top hole and all that. Time to get hip with zip.
Gone.
Yo! Jimi Hendrix is back! Laura! You there, Laura? Croft! You getting this?
Blimey.
Jeez, now that was a blast. What the hell happened?
Never mind, Yankee. I'm going in. I'm in.
Okay, now let's see what you can do. Follow the vent to the main corridor. You come in at the 13th floor. Unlucky for some.
Unlucky for them. Any welcome party?
That's your job, girl. I ain't no X-ray vision superhero.
I'd noticed the last bit.
Ooh, you are so sharp you're gonna cut yourself. Just remember, the less attention, the better. You dig?
Thanks, but that thought had crossed my mind.
Just making sure you're on the ball, lady.
Enough talk. Contact me if you see anything.
Whew, that girl has got one bad attitude.